Have you tried a 360 today? We have another morning watch. Get into it.
You must know someone like him, strong and tall and lean, his body like a greyhound, his mind so sharp and keen, but his heart just like a laurel, grew twisted on itself, till almost everything he did brought pain to someone else. 'Cause it's not just what you're born with, it's what you choose to bear. It's not how large your share is, but it's how much you can share. And it's not the fight you dreamed of, but those you really fought. It's not just what you give them, it's what you do with what you got. So what's the use of two good legs if you only run away? And what good is the finest voice with nothing good to say? And what good is strength and muscle if you only push and shove? And what's the use of too good is if you can't hear those you love? 'Cause it's not just what you're born with, it's what you choose to bear. It's not how large your share is, but it's how much you can share. And it's not the fight you dreamed of, but those you really fought. It's not just what you give them, it's what you do with what you got. Between those who use their neighbor and those who use a cane, between those in constant power and those in constant pain, between those who run to evil and those who cannot run, tell me which ones are the cripple and which ones shows the sun. 'Cause it's not just what you're born with, it's what you choose to bear. It's not how large your share is, but it's how much you can share. It's not the fight you dreamed of, but those you really fought. It's not just what you give them, what you do with what you got. What you do with what you got.
There's a Mr. Rogers quote that has stuck with me for many years. He says, when I was a boy and I became afraid, my mom would tell me to look for the helpers, that you'll always be able to find helpers when you go looking for them. I want to tell you today about a helper in my life. The year was 1999. I was 8 years old and I did not know how to swim. In June of that year, I arrived at Rockmont for my first ever session. I was incredibly excited. I was in cabin 1. And if you know anything about opening day at Rockmont, we take a swim test. And it's to check camper swimming ability to make sure we're all having fun and staying safe on the waterfront. And this was a test I did not study for. Jumped in, probably immediately went down. Immediately a lifeguard would be there to help me up. And I knew that day going forward that I wanted to stay as far away from the waterfront as possible. So I did. I was very good at this goal. During free swims, I found so many different activities and stayed dry doing them. Disc golf, kicked the ball around with some friends. My favorite was porch sitting. And one of my counselors, his name was Webb, and he took notice of this. And he would invite me to come swimming with him. And I said, no, Webb, I'm scheduled to go play disc golf with my buddies, and I cannot break that schedule. Then one day, we were sitting on the steps of Buckeye Lodge, and our tribal director got up in front of everybody and said, today. And everybody yelled out, yes, today. He said, we, the Buckeyes, have full reign of the waterfront for a full hour. And the crowd went wild. And I sank into myself because I knew that I couldn't avoid the waterfront anymore. And so Webb immediately came up to me and he said, Daniel, today, yes, today, you're gonna be my buddy. So we walked towards the waterfront and I said, this is great, Webb, we can play in the sand. And he said, we could, that's right. And I said, okay, or we could do the beach. And he said, you know what? When you're ready, I wanna walk out on that dock with you. And it probably took me a few minutes. He gave me a life jacket. He put one on himself. We walked on the waterfront together. I felt confident when he put on a life jacket himself. He gave me a gift that day of strength. And I'm sure in time I jumped in. It reminds me of the first torch of the Rockmont motto, strength and gentleness. Not only did Webb have the gentleness and awareness to notice his cabin mates, their needs, but he also had the strength to go immediately towards those needs. He also gave me the gift of strength, seeing a need, going towards it, and saying, you can jump in. It reminds me, too, of a verse from Psalm. I think it's pertinent. It goes like this. It's from Psalm 46. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. You're probably spending a lot of time at home right now. That's good. And I know that it's also tough. You can get down being in the same place, around the same people all the time. And this story that I remembered today reminded me that I need to be somebody who provides strength to those around me. I need to be someone who showcases gentleness to those around me. So as you look around the table at dinner, as you maneuver your house during most of the day or in the yard, notice your family members. Notice what they might need. Take care of your sister, your mother, your father, your children. Knowing fully that God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Be well.